All right, we're rolling. We just discovered sympathetic resonance.
Nice. We've been trying to figure out what the heck's are.
Yeah, we had a little buzz going on. And this is the key.
Ooh.
If you speak right into it, it helps.
Guitar.
Oh.
Welcome.
Yeah, you bet.
Good,
Sorry,
good to be here.
On.
You are nerding out.
I know.
I was kind of nerding out too because you just loaned me your shirt. I always forget on video day I can't wear black, and so.
Yeah.
And then I just had to I didn't realize how big you are. Like
I'm not,
you're
I'm
just.
Really that big.
I didn't realize. I thought we were equals. Like when I look at you, but I realize now you're like way bigger and tougher than I am.
Not at all.
So
not
but anyways,
tough.
Thanks for the shirt.
Yeah, you bet.
It helps roll it up a little bit.
It looks good on you. You've got. I'll just say it's you've officially contributed to the chain of evidence.
I feel like that in Big, with Tom Hanks when he gets back into his clothes. Anyways, yeah. All right, we're going to talk about some Eastman guitars today. So welcome. It's Paul here at Music Villa in Bozeman, Montana, and I'm with Quinton King. And we're going to look at a few Eastman Dreadnoughts, right?
Yeah. Eastmans have been, dare I say, crushing it.
Yeah.
As far as punching well above their weight in a lot of the comparisons. And, so figured we'd bring three of their Dreadnoughts down. And
yeah. We have so many Eastman guitars in stock right now. And it's hard to... it's hard to always get a good video here because stuff's moving and grooving in the store, and then one day you come in and we're like, what are we going to do? So we just thought, at least right now we have three pretty cool Dreadnoughts, but there's so much to do, but they're not always in stock at this time you're here, and it's just it's a complex.
So we're gonna seize the opportunity to try and feature. So these are the three, would you say, tiers?
Yeah, kind of. There's two on the same tier. Okay, so you have an E10D and an E20D. Okay, the E10D is all mahogany back and sides, and the E20D is rosewood back and sides. Okay, so those two are really in the same category of build and construction. We'll get into all that. And then this one is a Sapele back and sides. This is the E1D.
Gotcha.
And so different price points between this and these two. Mm-hmm. And those two, basically, the difference is the back and sides.
Back and sides.
And that's
traditional.
Just
so it'd be, if you were going to put it in, say, Martin terms, this would be your D18. This would be your D28.
HD28. Yep.
HD28.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Okay. So what should we do?
I don't know. I think let's start with.
Should we pick and play?
Let's start with this one.
Okay.
And again, you can still hear the resonance. I'm sorry. I'm nerding out.
He's
sorry.
Really
I know
liking this.
Well, it's just cool. I think it's so cool that it's.
We didn't really notice that until today on this one because of that. Because it's got big bass.
I hopefully it's coming through the mic. I'm going to try not to blow it out because it's. These can be very loud guitars. They are put together well. I think aesthetically they're pleasing. Not that I traditionally care that much about them. They play well, but it's the sound that they make that captures most people's attention. It's really, I'm going to say it's competitive with the sounds you would expect from much more expensive guitars from other traditional, well-known brands.
And it's classic Dreadnought. What a Dreadnought sounds like. These are very classic to that.
It's got, this is a sweet spot it's got nice depth. But it's got a really nice separation and clarity on the highs.
Yeah.
Dig this guitar.
Great guitar.
Right on.
Price points on these are incredible for what you're getting. All solid wood, spruce top, Sapele back and sides. Now, let's grab that one because that one is
E10.
Yes. This was the E1D. This is the E10D.
Mahogany. That's it. And look,
Mahogany.
Very
solid
nice.
Mahogany.
Lovely.
And Adirondack top now. So
these are Adirondacks.
Yeah.
Okay. So
beautiful ebony fingerboards and bridges too.
So is this Sitka Engelmann? Sitka probably.
Sitka.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm a fan of Adirondack. In my personal experience, it always seems to open up the sound of a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
powerful, very playable. I mean, the feel between the guitars, excuse me, is they all play comfortably. You know, there's nothing that stands out as particularly defining the way they play, other than they play well, as you would expect from virtually any good, well-constructed dreadnought. But again, the sound.
I mean, the sound's incredible. Now, not to say someone doesn't want Sitka versus. I mean, to some people they're gonna want this one over that one. It just depends on what you're going for.
Yeah, where you're at.
How much bass can
your
you
application?
handle?
Right. How much bass for your face. But this, again, it's plays really well. I love Adirondack Spruce as a top wood.
Yep.
It's.
We try the rosewood.
You bet. So that's
E20D.
Mahogany.
Yep. Already that one was the Mahogany. The E10D.
This is the rosewood. So what we what we might expect from the rosewood, a little bit louder. Adirondack on the top too. So
different mid-range.
We tuned these up just before we started, but they might not be quite correct. This guitar, I know I can blow it out. I'm trying to be careful. It's just hard not to want to. It's like if you have a race car, you kind of want to see how far up the speedometer will actually go. When I play Dreadnoughts, there's a part of me that's hard to control that wants to see how loud I can make it. And this one has a lot of horses under the hood to, beat that analogy to death. It's very loud, but it's got the features you want, or I think you would expect from Adirondack. Clear, very bright, positive projection. The rosewood gives some volume, and just overall. These are
just different. I like the Mahogany one as well. I like they're both really good. You ultimately need a Mahogany guitar and a rosewood guitar, right? You do.
Okay.
You need them both.
All right.
Maybe you're one of those guys. You grab one guitar and you just go, and you don't you just go to the gig. You don't care what it is. You don't even know what you're playing. You don't even know what guitar you own, do you?
I don't know. It's something. I think what I'd like to do. Maybe one time we'll do this in a future video. I'll bring in the guitar that I play 98% of the time I'm playing gigs, because it's mostly acoustic what I play, and mostly on one guitar, because that's the one that has the pickup in it.
You don't have like a closet of like 10 guitars?
I do have, so this is just a little insight. I do have a number of different guitars, but my strategy in buying guitars has always been kind of application specific. The guitar I play primarily, I feel I can play it in virtually any style, whether I'm doing sensitive finger style or hard driving bluegrass or whatever. So the other, I've got that kind of all around guitar.
And is that your Dreadnought?
That's my Dreadnought. Yeah. That's a custom HD 28.
Yeah.
And then, but for when I buy other guitars, it depends. It could be based on the woods, but it's really, I buy them based on kind of the style of guitar. I've got a Weber archtop. I've got a Weber small body resonator. Yeah. I've got one of the Selmer knockoffs from, I can't pronounce the name. Is it Gitan?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought all my guitars from you. You should. It's in the
like
records
an old,
upstairs. The old Gypsy Jazz. And then, gosh, one more. My prized guitar is a classical guitar, a Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, 1969.
So for some people, that's a good. It's interesting that you say your Dread is your primary guitar, because a lot of people, and you say that you kind of use it for anything, finger picking, which is great, because people get really into like, oh, I got to have this, certain thing for that and this and that, and you just use the Dread for everything.
Well, but I think it also reflects that everything I play is going to sound a little bit kind of the same too, because it's all coming out of the same guitar.
Right.
If you really want to mix up your sound, if you're focused in on drawing out some particular tonal quality that's going to best match a song or a performance, whatever the intent of the player is at the moment. It's clear. When we've played these different guitars, not just this trio of Eastmans, but throughout the diversity, I mean, I loved playing the baritone. I could think of cool applications of that, or the Turs guitars. Those would, we've seen it over and over again.
And what about an OM, like an OM or something?
That could easily be an all-around, all-purpose guitar for me too. I just haven't gotten around to buy one
Dread
from
as your
you
all-purpose.
yet.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to change that.
I'm working on it, but anyway.
These are great. So
let me go back and just say that as I hopefully, and I'll just plainly say it, I'm a Martin guy. I've come to love Gibsons. Taylors are awesome. And every time we've introduced an Eastman within one of the comparisons, the Eastman has risen well above what one would expect based on how much they cost relative to the other guitars. Just sitting here playing them, even without the direct comparison, they're just awesome guitars.
I agree.
Can't say enough good things about them.
Me too. Love Eastman. Love the company. That's the E20D, the E1D, and the E10D. So 3 amazing Dreadnoughts from Eastman. And we'll just go to the end. We'll let you.
Maybe strum some side by side. But check them out. Do yourself a favor. Play them. They're super fun. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Was that the resonance? It's gone away. It's gone away.
Would you move it?
I don't know.
What'd you do?
I don't know what I did. I lost the magic in my voice.
Maybe this is blocking it.
That must be it. Now I just look like a weirdo. That's right.
That was You tried. All right. Well, that's the Eastman Dreadnoughts, and we thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks.